That is average and acceptable for this time of the year. You
Exactly.
take it away.
A perfect day today to winterize your vehicle. When it's pleasant like this and we know there's cold air ahead, then today is the day to check your tires and your pressure to make sure that your battery is up to par. 5 years is about average for the lifespan for a lot of vehicles. Cooling system mix should be a 50-50 mix for your winter care. So perhaps you have a date due with your mechanic. We have no issues on the board. It's looking pretty good for the start of your morning. I did try to find some foggy camera shots. I didn't see many, but you just heard Cheetah say that the patches in the areas might be in your neighborhood, so take that second look for pedestrians and bicyclists. We're here at 69 in Riverbrook. This is down in the Fort Bend area, trouble-free and actually great visibility at that location. Same for Gulf Freeway at Calder. Yesterday, it was so soupy. Today, we're off to a much clearer beginning. And that's your latest look at traffic. Guys, now back to you.
All right, Jen.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Guarantee.
Did they have windows in the Middle Ages?
Was the house burping back then?
I mean, all of the elders are like, this is old news. We've been doing this for years.
I know, and you may naturally do it. You just don't even know that you do
You
it.
didn't
You
realize.
just open your door and then you leave it open for a little bit.
You didn't realize you were going viral with
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Hey, you're on trend. You're on trend.
Well, we
Today's
want
a good day for it.
let it
It's a
in
good
today.
day. Yeah, I've been.
Potential 25 degrees, so keep those pipes wrapped. As far as your traffic, it is nice and easy, so anybody just now waking up, I'm noticing that my map is sort of giving you that green flash. I don't know why it's doing that. Might have to restart my computer, but I can tell you that the green is true, meaning you will be moving at posted speeds. This is the East Freeway at San Jacinto. Okay, if you're new to Houston, this area clogs up right around 6:45 and it stays pretty tight until about 9 a.m. So that is the area of concern if you are dodging the heavy traffic conditions. Now is a great time to leave Conroe. We're looking at 1488, clear visibility and looking like a straight shot into 610. I'm noticing, just as your traffic expert, that 45 the North Freeway has been plagued with morning problems. So please, if you drive 45, for the sake of you and your neighbor, stay off of your cell phone. There is a stalled truck on the North Sam Houston Tollway at Antoine on a right shoulder, but really not creating any major delays. There's no alternate route needed. It is looking quite nice near the big airport. And this is what proves that the traffic display is out of sync, right, Jacob? All the drive times say 0 and 1. All right, time to restart my computer.
What in the world? Somebody take a screenshot of that. This is the teleporting drive time
This
map.
should have been on Sunday into Monday night.
The sci-fi map. All right, Jen. Okay, 5-9.
At least the sweater early. It is a chilly start, but boy, by the afternoon, you're going to be ready to shed a layer. It's beautiful today.
To be honest, I debated on stockings or.
I know, that's the debate. You're going to be like, okay, am I going to dress for the morning or kind of for the afternoon? Exactly.
And right after summertime, this feels cold. This stretch, we think that this is more like spring, I guess. It's all relative. We are looking live at your camera shots. This is North Freeway at 242 up in the Conroe area. No problems. Gulf Freeway 2351 and El Dorado Boulevard. You can tell that drivers are getting their start. There's still no major congestion to report, but I am noticing downtown beginning to build up. Of course, Katy Freeway, Brazos River, a much clearer view for the drive this morning. We're not seeing it as dense and as foggy, at least in the areas that I saw were so socked in yesterday. 69 at Westland, this is right near the Galleria. Your drive time in from Sugar Land is about 22 minutes into town, so easy breezy.
All right, Jen, thank you. Break.
Like, not me, you.
I'd pay a lot to see those bell bottoms.
But even with
1,200
Beyonce, Taylor Swift, I mean, he's not the first person who's put on these concerts where the tickets are like, you know.
Crazy.
I know.
And the parents feel the pressure because the kids are like, please, please, please.
Right, I know. Everybody wants to see them, but
Especially when there's like multiple days
Or
of
maybe
concerts.
parents want to see them too.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I know, it's just for the kids.
we gotta be there.
Yeah, you got to be there. You know,
Morning, get ready for that and keep all your winter preps in place, not only for your vehicle, but also at the house. We are talking about a potential heavy truck crash on the Katy Freeway at Sudamont. I checked nearby cameras. I didn't see anything. The map still looks pretty good as far as sensors are running clear. So Katy, your drive time is still under a half an hour. I'm not too worried about that report just yet. Now, the East Freeway outbound at the Beltway, there is a minor problem and some delays that are beginning to form. It's going to be an outbound issue on I-10 the East at the East Sam Houston Tollway. This is 69 at Kirkwood, looking good out of Fort Bend. I-10 at 1458 on the west side of town. Visibility is much better this morning than what you woke up to yesterday. Same for Galveston County. That's Lewis Lane. You're good to go in from G-Town. As a matter of fact, Clear Lake into downtown is about a 26-minute ride right now. So basically running on time, although the building right near Hobby Airport. See you soon.
With this, right?
yeah.
I mean, nearing 70, this is all right.
A gorgeous day on tap. Off a little rough here out of Kingwood on the northeast side, 59 East Tex Freeway at Kelly. This is right before the North Loop. A center lane is blocked with an incident working. Emergency crews are on scene, but we're already building. If you're leaving Kingwood or Humble, give yourself some extra stretch and drive room. This is the Katy Freeway, that 18-wheeler issue that I told you working at Sudamont, that was a non-issue. Yeah, because it's on a feeder road. It's only blocking one right lane, so really minor situation. Southeast part of the corner of the loop, we're talking South Loop at 225, incident working here on the right shoulder. Again, not a big deal, but I'll keep you posted if you're running in or out of the Pasadena area. This is 288 at 518. Are you waking up in Pearland? Your visibility looks really nice. Your drive time is less than 15 minutes to get in from 518, and Katy Freeway is flawless right now, looking good at Bunker Hill. As you come in from the west side, you'll need about 31 minutes from Katy into Houston. Over to you.
All right, Jen, thank you.
My whole entire life, I don't think I've known of an individual who owned a kangaroo in this country.
You know somebody's watching right now and they're like, that's my kangaroo.
Crap! There it is.
And did
Somebody
you
said.
want to come forward? You're like,
Yeah, you're like, that's mine. You know what I think happened yesterday? That
What do you mean?
kangaroo was like, the sunshine.
sunshine.
The sunshine. He's like, finally, let me out. I
I'm
feel
going
like
back.
everybody was like that yesterday. Everybody was just kind of like, let's play. I think all the kids, even at schools, were kind of excited. Maybe take a layer off. And it'll be like that today.
Every single day. Too bad, Cheeto. So we'll have to enjoy today. East Freeway, not liking what I see here. Heavy truck involved. This is outbound at the East Sam Houston Tollway. I've been telling you that there are delays in the area, but I'm showing you now that they are blocking right lanes. Emergency crews are on scene, but this might take a while to clear because it's a heavy truck, so perhaps we're waiting on a heavy-duty wrecker. Feeder road would be the way to go in the immediate area unless you want to take 225 out to 146. Also, trouble spot on the East Loop. See how crowded this is? This is northbound at Clinton. The problem is at the bridge. At least one lane is blocked with slow traffic running for about a mile or so. East Tex Freeway trying to recover from an earlier problem at Kelly. So if you're running in from Humble, Atascocita, the Kingwood area, carpool lane was always running on time. That was nice, but it's the main lanes that are a little bit heavier than normal because of that problem that cleared at 69 right near 610. And 610 looks pretty good with the exception on the southeast side, and that's because there's a minor problem working on the South Loop right around 225, so it's going to be a distraction for drivers, and this is just where the interchange is, so it's always a little bit busy there. So we'll keep you posted on this 18-wheeler crash on the east and all of the other trouble spots. Now, guys, over to you.
all right, Jen.
More about the 4 Ps. Oh, I'll send it over to you. You have a lot going on.
No,
you take
I
it
mean,
away.
that's important though. The cold surge, everybody wants to know the down is coming. So if you are coming in from, let's say, Hobby, Clear Lake, southeast side, anybody rolling in from Galveston, heads up on this traffic alert. This is inbound at Griggs. Most of your highway is blocked with a lot of emergency crews. Seems like it's just a regular wreck, but only one right lane is getting through, and the on-ramp carpool lane is also saving drivers some time. But maybe taking Telephone Road in this vicinity would save you some time. It just depends on where your start point is. If you're way back in Clear Lake, you might think, no, I'm better off taking the carpool lane. Okay, East Freeway outbound at the East Beltway. It's still this 18-wheeler involved crash. We have delays headed outbound, and you can't take Market as an alternate route because Market stops before the backup. So maybe 225 out to the east. Okay, East Loop, this is northbound at Industrial. Several left lanes are blocked, so even the East Loop is struggling. That other problem was on the East Freeway with the 18-wheeler. This is the East Loop, so 2 separate problems on the east side of town with backup stretching for over a mile. The southeast side of town, 610 at 225. Minor problem sits on the right shoulder, but it's those other major problems that we are looking at. Drive times right now for most of you coming in from the suburbs is about 35 to 40 minutes in building. Over to you.
Okay, slow going out there today, Jen. Thank you. Right now, Made for love in this economy, it says.
Dang, carpool.
Share your password.
It's getting real.
That's
wow.
romantic.
Jeez.
That
The
is
one
not
day out of the year where
romantic.
you're supposed to be
Yes.
able to like really have it right.
That's right.
Well, Tyler says, if you love me, you'll buy me Chanel. So, I mean,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
transferred to the
Let's
piece of
put
the
that on
candy.
a heart.
Why is that
I
not
like
on there?
that.
Hire Jen. She'll help you come up with new sayings.
She will. Carpool might be a good
Yeah.
idea today. Is that right?
Can you just at Griggs, but they were taking up a good portion of 45. Here's the deal. If you are coming in from Clear Lake, you will already need 40 minutes to come into downtown. It is heavy before the 610 loop, and that was all because they were taking up so many lanes. So I'm happy that this incident just cleared. However, it also impacted 610, and that's why you're seeing all of these brake lights. So if you're leaving Pasadena, I'm going to highly recommend that you just go to the end of 225 where it dumps off into Lawndale, and then take a left at Griggs and roll back to the Gulf Freeway. Don't sit in this southeast traffic here. There's also a minor problem on the opposite side of the highway on the right shoulder. So again, Pasadena folks need an alternate route, which would be Lawndale to Griggs. And if you're coming in on the Gulf Freeway, maybe the carpool lane or taking Telephone Road to skip some heavy stretch as traffic tries to recover. East Freeway, we still have our heavy truck incident. This is outbound at the East Beltway. Right lanes are still blocked. So the drive time right now is delayed by about 15 minutes in that area. Taking 225 is an option, but if you take the East Freeway, you can save yourself some time by taking Market because some of the backup stretches back that direction, but Market eventually ends, so you will have to re-enter the highway, unfortunately. This is what it looks like on the East Loop. Still dealing with the northbound problem at Industrial. Left lanes are blocked, so that's something else on the east side of town. Washburn Tunnel is an option. Cheetah, I'm monitoring everything, and hopefully some of those alternate routes save somebody out there 10, 20 minutes of their time.
I know you are. You are off to a very
Worst. We had an 18-wheeler crash on the East Freeway outbound at the East Beltway. Now this problem in the backup at Uvalde. Most of the highway is blocked. Look at that packed feeder road. You're going to be better off staying at home and working there, or taking 225, or leaving with about 30 extra minutes on your hands. There's the problem down the road involving an 18-wheeler on that same highway, so double trouble. Also, southeast part of town is very busy. Cleared up an earlier problem at Griggs off of the Gulf Freeway. Katie, you'll need about 50 minutes into town as we see general delays here at Fry.
Busy